a niece, a nephew. Let's hear it for all the children in West Virginia. Our educators, the teachers, the school service personnel, all school employees maintain the hope for our kids every single day. The only things we ask for are educational resources. And what do they give us? Charter schools that take resources out of our neighborhood schools and put them in the hands of corporations. We ask for professional support. What are they giving us? Alternative certification that allows any person to come in front of our children and say they can teach. We ask for the respect of our profession, the work that we put into this job every single day. And what do they want to do? Repeal our standards. Exactly. We've had it. All the while, we hear build a community. We just want to put more tools in the toolbox. We're sick and tired of the hammers. We need some nails. We need some nuts and bolts. We need all of us to stand up together for our children and ensure that we have a high-quality public education in West Virginia. It's my great honor to stand with our president of the West Virginia School Service Personnel to introduce someone who's been to West Virginia before so many times that I believe they gave her an honorary citizenship. Miss Randi Weingarten, AFT National President.
After this session, I may want to send it back to them. Not to you guys, and not to you guys, because this is West Virginia on this lawn right now. I asked Linda and Jill and Christine to stand with me, because the way we beat this back is together. This is a weekend of voting and of thinking about voting. And people have talked about it, speaker after speaker, because we know what happens. People are hurting. And they say, what's going to happen? Even in West Virginia, where there's a sense of loyalty and fidelity that you frankly don't find in many places in this country. In West Virginia, Christina's right, I've been here a lot. And you know what we're doing as our union with Reconnect McDowell. But it's not just McDowell. I see it in every county in this state. You don't try to get ahead at the expense of a neighbor. You lift all boats. It's mountain values, it's West Virginian values. That's who this state is, and that is who the labor movement is. When there were mine disasters, West Virginia enacted strong mine laws. When children in poor communities like McDowell need services to address poverty, as Lily said, around the country, 1 out of every 2 of the children we serve in public schools are poor. Don't they have a chance to succeed? Shouldn't they succeed? And so when children in poor communities like McDowell need services to mitigate poverty. It welcomed community schools. It welcomed having that hand up, not hand out. That is West Virginian values. When schools needed stronger standards, we said, we will try, but you need to help us help children. Not think that you can just throw the keys to a couple of people and say, abracadabra, you are now a teacher. Do we do that in any other profession? Well, maybe those who took over the legislature do it now. But literally, do the trades do that? Do a plane pilot does that? Does a doctor do that? I'm not going to start with lawyers, okay? Why would we do that with our teachers? We do. But think about it. We're hearing a lot of lawyer jokes back here. The new legislative leadership, I wouldn't even, deign to call them Republicans. They have put West Virginian values, traditions on the back burner. Rather than being all in, they want some to get ahead, as Rich said, as so many others have said, at the expense of others. Exactly. That's why we have to vote. They want those who have already made it to do just fine. But everyone else they are trying to stomp down like Scott Walker is doing in Wisconsin. And let me just tell you, you've heard from Lily, you've heard from others. But let's do a little tale of two states. Remember, I'm a social studies teacher. I'm a high school history teacher, and I am proud of it. So, Walker, Wisconsin cuts taxes for the wealthy and attacked workers. Dayton, in the state right next door, Minnesota, he raised taxes on the wealthy and has supported workers. Let's look at the record. Forbes. I'm not even taking in your times. I'm talking about Forbes. Minnesota, 9th best state for business. Wisconsin, 32. Minnesota, rated 7th in economic climate. Wisconsin, 27th. And while Scott Walker has a $2 billion deficit, Minnesota right now has a $1.8 billion surplus. You tell me which way works. And they know it. People said it already. There's a direct correlation between the decline in unions and the rise in income inequality. We know there's a strong relationship between the strength of unions and the strength of the middle class. And we know that a high-quality public education is one of the best routes out of poverty and into prosperity and middle-class living. They know it like we know it, and that's why they're trying to stamp us out. Will they stamp us out? Will we fight back? Will we fight forward? So, let me just end with a couple of points on public education. You know, every parent and grandparent in this room, in this space, you know, a high-quality public education starts with safe and welcoming schools, engaging curriculum, and teachers and support personnel who are well supported and well respected. I just want for a second for us to say thank you to the teachers and the support personnel who are not just on this lawn, but who have helped every single one of our children in West Virginia for decades upon decades. So think about it. The legislature, as Dale said, hasn't kept its agreement to help support teachers, to help make sure this is a well-respected profession. So what are they doing? They got a teacher shortage. What a shocker. You heard, Louie. This is one tough job. So instead of doing the right thing, doing the thing that would help respect and support and attract and retain teachers to this state, they do a race to the bottom. Shame on them. And I know some of us have some issues with the Common Core, but West Virginia adopted it so that we could actually align teaching to what kids need to be able to do and know for the middle class jobs of today and tomorrow. So what are they doing? Taking it away. Instead of giving them support, we need to teach our children. And last, and this one gets me the most, because we are up in McDowell all the time. We see poverty all the time. How dare that legislature try to outsource funds to for-profit charters rather than invest in the neighborhood public schools all our children need. And we will have it. In McDowell County, in the last 3 weeks, kids have been in schools for 2 days. Because of the road repair work that needs to be done, the electrical work that needs to be done, the infrastructure work that needs to be done. So I have an idea for them. Instead of stamping on us, instead of trying to do something that hurts this state, why don't they invest in road repair? Why don't they invest in infrastructure? Why don't they create good jobs with prevailing wages for the people who work in the state? That would be an agenda for the state. How dare they hurt the middle class at the benefit of the few? So, brothers and sisters, we all know what's wrong here. But it takes struggle to fight back. Not just to get people out to vote, but every single day, creating the transparency, creating the fight, and making sure we say, we will